This is the cool and hip neighborhood of Istanbul, Cihangir. Here, people are relaxed, they're laid back, they're young, and they enjoy every bit of the sunshine. The reason why we're here, though, is because of this ugly duckling called Panorama project. That sounds a little too familiar.
If you have the nose to smell the swans of tomorrow, you buy the ugly ducklings of today that are going to be the swans of tomorrow. If you can do that, you will make money in a city like Istanbul. No two ways about it.
Yes, our managing director Cameron Diggin has a point. The Panorama project is exactly that. We're going to get back to him later in the video, but I'd like to explain what this neighborhood is all about. A district of Beyoğlu, Cihangir is located on the European side next to Galata Tower, Istiklal Street and Taksim Square. A look across will reveal the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque and the Grand Bazaar. As far as the connectivity is concerned, the area is home to 2 metro lines. But this location is more than real estate investment. It's the crown jewel of Istanbul. It's home to the Bohemian bourgeois. Since the 70s, it is regarded as the artists' and intellectuals' stamping ground. Cihangir is home to many writers, poets, artists, painters, actors, and expats. Although centrally located and is a few minutes walk from the bustling touristic areas, Cihangir is secluded from the busy Istiklal Street. Well, Cihangir is actually famous for its Genoese architecture, its green and colorful streets, its cats, and some people say that all streets in Cihangir leads to the sea. Well, I'm a little critical of that information, but the ones they do, they're absolutely amazing, and the street behind us is actually one of them, which happens to be where the project is. So let's go. I mean, how amazing would it be to walk down a street like this to get to your home? Well, I think I know something better, and that is the view from the home itself. Now, we're at the roof of the project. As you can see, it is under construction right now, and the reason why I'm here is to show you the extent of this amazing panoramic view. Now, one thing I must say before showing you the entire thing is that this view is not only visible from the top floor, it starts from the first floors onwards, and it's an unobstructable view. That being said, let's start and let's talk about what we're seeing, right? I mean, behind me is the historic peninsula, and we're seeing the Hagia Sophia Mosque, the Topkapı Palace, the Blue Mosque, and when we look over there, we're seeing the Princess Islands and the parts of Sea of Marmara. It's looking gorgeous, and towards this side is the Asian side of Istanbul, where we're seeing Kadıköy, Üsküdar, and even the Maiden's Tower is visible right over there. Now, as I walk across this way, I'm seeing the beautiful Bosphorus view. It's panoramic, unobstructed, and towards this side we're seeing Çamlıca Hills, the Çamlıca Mosque, which is the biggest mosque in Istanbul. And as I continue, I'm seeing the Bosphorus Bridge, underneath which you have all the palaces and mosques and etc. I mean, the entire history of Istanbul is depicted right behind me, and to this side we're seeing arguably the most beautiful part of Cihangir neighborhood. Now, what does this mean? This means that this view is unique, it is unobstructed, and it is irreplicable, and this is why this project is special. Now, the project is expected to be delivered in 2022. The block consists of 5 floors. Each floor is made up of 3 apartments with 2 two-bedrooms and 1 one-bedroom. With the stylish finishings and majestic views, these homes are perfect for Airbnb. I caught Cameron Diggin at his home on a weekend to elaborate on this matter.
I would imagine if you look at the statistics of Airbnb lettings over, say, the past 5 years in Istanbul, it wouldn't surprise me if you find out that Cihangir is where you have the highest concentration of Airbnb lettings in entire Istanbul. Now, an interesting point is, as you know, Cihangir is a very well established historic area. So in terms of supply of quality properties that offer the right level of comforts and, let's say, the right level of luxury with a secure entrance, etc., there aren't many of them in Cihangir. So the properties that have those attributes, they automatically rank right on top for Airbnb style lettings. Panoramic view in Istanbul for Airbnb lettings commands the absolute premium. So if you are renting a 2-bedroom apartment through Airbnb, and if it has unobstructed view of the Bosphorus, you'll be paying the top whack. And the interesting thing is, the demand is also highest for that profile of properties with the view. So you're coming to Istanbul, it's the Bosphorus. There's only one Bosphorus in the world, and everyone wants to be overlooking the Bosphorus. A 2-bedroom apartment will cost you between $400 to $600 a night with the Bosphorus view. Stylish apartment. And let's say $400 to $600, let's say at $400 a night. $400 times 15 is $6,000. So you're collecting $6,000 a month, okay? 12 months. Let's halve that, 6 months. So let's assume you're only receiving 6 months of rental income, and each month you're only letting out 15 days as opposed to 30 days. That's $36,000 a year. Now, if you look at the sums, you'll find out that a decent 2-bedroom apartment, a new modern 2-bedroom apartment, today $36,000 will be around 7, if not 8% per annum. Easily 7% per annum. And we have calculated this 7% based on only 6 months and each month only 15 days. In other words, we have looked at our financial analysis on a very, very conservative basis. Now, if we look at this amount, a more realistic basis than purely conservative, I'd say to you, with a decent operation, management and rental operation through Airbnb or the likes, and there are other channels too. Airbnb is not the only channel, it's just the most commonly utilized one. You can easily achieve close to 10% per year for rental income in Cihangir with panoramic Bosphorus view. Now,
and that's conservative at this point.
Well, yes indeed. Now, the average rental return on long-term lettings in Istanbul, as we always say, is between 4.5 to 5%. So if you're hitting close to 10%, that means you are doubling the average rental return of Istanbul for long-term annual lettings to a family, annual contracts.
Plus,
so that's the opportunity you would have.
Advantage of your property whenever you come to Istanbul and whenever you want to use it. You come to Istanbul for a month, you want to enjoy the Bosphorus in the most beautiful neighborhood.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so to be honest, I'd say that this particular part of Cihangir, well, this particular part of Beyoğlu, Cihangir, and this particular development that we are currently very, very keen on, would be perfect for people looking to maximize rental returns, but also they wish to have some personal use of their property when they come to Istanbul. Because at the end of the day, if you're letting your property on long-term contracts, then you can't use the property. But if you utilize Airbnb, you can use your own property and at the same time maximize your rental income. So the best of both worlds possible.
Now, aside from all the things we mentioned so far, I think the most beautiful side of owning this place is to be able to enjoy your tea while watching the ships sail away into horizon. Thanks for watching the video and see you in the next one.